Aside from being a well-known actor and producer who starred in iconic movies, Tom Cruise is one of the highest-paid actors in the world. As a result of the over $11.1 billion he has made from his cinematic career, he is also one of the highest-grossing box office stars worldwide. However, one fact about Tom Cruise that many people may not be aware of is that he is something of a wonder regarding his collection of watches. In films such as Top Gun and Rain Man, he is seen wearing unique wristwatches, but he usually does not wear them on ordinary days. But recently, Tom has shown his love for these watches even more. That is why today we're going to talk about this famous actor's Rolex timepieces and what makes these watches stand out from the rest. If you stick around, you'll get to know Tom Cruise's most popular Rolex watches from his collection, from the usual bestsellers, from the brand to a uniquely named timepiece with the name of an adorable animal. Welcome to Lux Life, and when it comes to luxury and lifestyle, we've got you covered. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's start. Number 5. The Rolex Day-Date. A mere 2 years after the success of Top Gun, Cruise starred alongside Dustin Hoffman in the critically acclaimed film Rain Man. Watch fans will recognize Cruise's gold Rolex Day-Date with a champagne dial from the film. This Day-Date, which is probably a reference 18238, can be bought in the secondary market for about $20,000 US. One of the most famous gold watches is a Rolex President Day-Date. It was first made in the 1950s, and since then, some of the most important people in the world have worn it. It is Rolex's famous waterproof oyster case, a President bracelet with semicircular links, and a hidden crown clasp. The dual apertures on the dial, which show the date at 3 o'clock and the full day at 12 o'clock, set this series apart from other Rolex watches. Number 4. Rolex Datejust. Cruise sported the most modest and traditional Rolex model, the stainless steel Datejust, back in 2009 because he wanted a simple look. He went for an oyster bracelet and a plain bezel for this Datejust. Its elegant simplicity makes this date perfect for everyday use by Hollywood A-listers and regular Joes. Although Rolex no longer manufactures the Datejust with the white Roman numeral dial and 41mm, the 36mm model may be purchased for $7,000. The superior 904L grade oyster steel is included in this Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust, using only the highest quality metals available. Its metal finish is forged in-house. The stylish 3-link oyster bracelet, polished bezel, scratch-resistant sapphire crystal, and pure white face of this timepiece complete the package. With its sleek design and powerful functionality, the Datejust 36 is the ideal timepiece for the weekend and special events. Do you know any Tom Cruise movies where he sported a Rolex watch? Let us know in the comments below and stick around to see the top 3 Rolex watches Cruise owns. Number 3. Rolex Sky Dweller. The biggest Rolex offering. The Sky Dweller was another watch Cruise was seen sporting. The diameter of the Sky Dweller is 42mm, making it hardly a pocket watch. It is a stainless steel watch with a black sunburst dial, a Jubilee bezel, and an oyster bracelet. The Rolex Sky Dweller, reference 326934, has a ring command bezel system for viewing home in local time, the date, and the month. The mechanism uses a paramagnetic blue powerchrome hairspring and high-efficiency Powerflex shock absorbers for precise timing. A Sky Dweller with a 72-hour power reserve can be placed down on a Friday night and still be accurate when you return to work on Monday. It costs $15,000 and includes a 42mm oyster case, a matching 3-link oyster bracelet, and a folding oyster clasp with an easy link extension system of 5mm. Number 2. Rolex GMT Master II Blue Dial White Gold. This watch is a Rolex GMT Master 212-6719 BLRO made of white gold. It has a blue dial and a red and blue Pepsi bezel. This piece is much like the stainless steel Rolex Pepsi in many ways. However, The white gold GMT Master II and the blue dial are different because they are heavier. This is a more recent example that came out during Baselworld in 2019. You might also be happy to see that it has white gold trimmed chromalite hour markers and Mercedes hands that show the time on a rich glossy, blue lacquered maxi dial. In addition, it has a next-generation Cal 3285 perpetual movement, a bidirectional GMT bezel, and an oyster case that is 40 millimeters thick. This timepiece is perfect for the worldly fashionista on the go. Prices for this Rolex GMT Master II start at $39,000. Number 1. Rolex Daytona Panda. Tom Cruise was also seen wearing the modern classic stainless steel Rolex Daytona reference 116500 with the Panda dial in addition to a Sky Dweller and the white gold GMT Master II. The Daytona is one of the most popular watches in the world, and the 116500 model is highly sought after by watch enthusiasts. In 1963, Rolex debuted the Daytona as a timepiece that could keep up with the rigorous schedules of professional racing car drivers. Since then, the company has released several iterations of the Daytona with improved functionality and design, creating a rich heritage of the watch that watch enthusiasts highly prize. This amazing contemporary timepiece has a white face with black subdials, giving it a panda appearance. A precise time reading of up to 1/8 of a second is possible with its chronograph. Its large 18-karat white gold case measures 40 millimeters in diameter, and its engraved tachymeter bezel works in tandem with a precision-engineered chronograph. It can precisely measure speeds of up to 400 kilometers per hour, making it an essential accessory for professional race car drivers and racing enthusiasts. This exquisite white gold glide lock clasp secures a magnificent 43-piece oyster bracelet. It is difficult to argue against the fact that Tom Cruise is one of the most famous actors in the history of cinema, both in terms of how long he has been in the business and how well his name is known to the general public. Since making his film debut in a bit part in 1981's Endless Love, Cruise has starred in a long string of films that have been successful internationally. He is one of only a handful of actors who has brought international appeal among international audiences. He is one of the few remaining genuine movie stars working in the film industry, and this appears to be connected to the watch brand he is particularly fond of. Tom Cruise is a true icon in the same vein as Rolex, and just like the brand, his name will continue to live on in the records of history, as well as in the memories of people for a very long time. After all is said and done, a Rolex is simply an incredibly appropriate watch for such a brilliant actor. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, click subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive updates in our latest videos. Also, feel free to leave us a comment if you want to watch more videos. Head on over to our channel to see more from Lex Live. See you!